So you're an interesting addition prospect. You didn't get a whole lot of opportunity at Kansas State. Kind of take me through your experience there.
Yeah, so I got there around 2020, right when COVID hit, and that was a pretty long year, but I was able to play a little bit, not a whole lot, with situations with the less numbers of D tackles. I kind of moved from a DN spot to D tackles, and so I was kind of moving back and forth. But last year I did have a little bit more reps than the previous year, but I think definitely those reps did help me a lot, at least to where I'm at today, and be able to play at the level that I should be, and which is still far ways from getting there, but they definitely helped me get to this point and play at a level I'm at right now. So.
How did you decide to transfer, and how did USC end up as the fit?
When coaches called me and offered me, I was very excited because the reason why I entered the portal was mainly to move back. My uncle and my family are from California, and so it was far. Kansas was pretty far out there. It was hard not having family coming over and not being able to see them after games and stuff like that. And so it was a dream for me to get offered from USC, and especially knowing that my family are right, down the street, and so they're really excited. And they're big USC fans as well, and so yeah, I'm very happy to be here.
Any surprise when that call came?
I think a little bit. I think I wasn't really expecting it. Probably one of the reasons why is maybe I was just not expecting that level of for me to play at that level, but the coaches trust me, and they see something in me, and so I'm willing to take this opportunity and showcase what I can do and being able to help the team this season and the next season. So
what spot are you most comfortable at?
I've been playing pretty much nose, defensive tackle and end, but I think so far I definitely enjoy playing defensive end and D tackle, just kind of switching back and forth in those positions. Yeah.
Did you have any relationship with anybody on this roster before you came back out here?
Not really. I have family that are huge USC fans, and so, but besides them, I didn't really know anyone here at USC.
So what's the transition been like for you being here at USC?
It's been good. Surprisingly, well, I was out here in California before I went to Kansas State. I went to community college, and so coming back here to California wasn't too much of a culture shock or anything like that. But I think it went pretty smoothly, and just get right into it and get straight to work. So yeah.
What's the overall backstory of American Samoa, right?
Yeah. So I'm from Western Samoa, or we call it Independent Samoa. That's where I grew up, and I didn't move out here until 3 years ago.
Really?
4 years ago, yeah.
What was the transition at that time like for you?
It was a big difference coming from, you could imagine, coming from Samoa, small island, to America. Everything's huge, everything's big out here. The lifestyle is very different out here compared to Samoa, and so I had to adjust a little bit and just kind of going with the flow, just learning on your way as you go by day. So,
was football the reason?
I think mainly it was education. I think like growing up in a small island, you would want to come out here mainly to pursue like higher education. I think that was a big part of my move out here, and I think football eventually came along the way, and it really helped me with with school and being able to be there to provide with school and other things being out here. But so far, football has become a big part of me, and I've enjoyed every day ever since I've started learning and playing the game, and especially the relationships that we have with the guys, and it's been an amazing experience.
Let's do one more.
Did you play football back on the island, and what was the competition like?
So we don't have football at all at Western Samoa. We only play rugby, so I grew up playing rugby my whole life, and I didn't start playing football until I moved out here, and took it off from there.
Hey, come a long way.
Yeah, indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.